What's up? What's up, everyone? Ryan here with East Coast Athletics. Ah, hold on 1 second. Okay, so just doing a little something real quick before we actually get into it. Okay. All right, so I know I'm a little late. But it's better to be late than not at all. So, uh, tonight might be a little different. I was just watching I'm still watching the women 800-meter semifinal. Natalia Gould made it through to the finals. Tracy, not sure she made it through, but she'd have to wait to make it through on time. So that's the two heats that semifinal heat that I already ran. Presently, we're watching more of the United States in Heat 3. So we're gonna see how that. I think Mo got this under control. So 51, 150, 158, 12. Pretty good time. And there are the two automatic qualifiers. So I think the Jamaican Tracy, she'll make it through to the finals. I think she didn't run a very smart race. I think she could have ran a lot better. She didn't execute. Okay, Sunflower. She didn't execute as well as she could have. She got boxed in, you know, and she hanged out, in that, pack a little bit too long, and then try to make a big kick at the end. She got third in her semifinal heat, but she could have I think she could have finished like second or maybe win the heat if she had positioned herself, a little bit better to make that kick. But I think she made the finals because she ran 2 minute flat. So that's that's a pretty good time. And I think it'll take her to the final because there's two automatic qualifiers, and then there's the two fastest losers. So she's gonna go through as one of the fastest losers. So I mean, I think we just gotta wait to. Oh no! Oh no! No, she won't make it because she won't make it because the two fastest losers are gonna come from Attingmo Heat, 159.60 and I think 159.80 something. So yeah, she didn't make it. I thought she did, but unfortunately she didn't. But before the start of the 400 meter women, I had a few things that I wanted to talk about, and one of them is are the commentators biased? Because after last night live stream, I sat down and I thought about everything that the commentators were saying, and I couldn't help but thinking that they're biased because throughout the whole championship they've been talking about how good the American 200-meter runners are and how they expect them to do well because they've been having such a great season and everything, and with my experience, I sat over here and I was honest with myself, knowing that these athletes have ran over 20 races the whole season, right? And they're gonna be tired. But at the same time, I think that these commentators are not being realistic. They're more caught up on the fact that the championship is in America, and everyone is expecting America to do well, and they're not being realistic, based on the fact that that some of the athletes that are on the team are collegiate athletes and they are human beings. They do get tired from all the competing that they have been doing throughout the indoor and outdoor season, and to push that season even further, the outdoor season even further, to the national trials and then the world championship, it's definitely going to take a toll on their legs. And the reason why I think that they're biased is because they don't mention these things until the athletes lose. Until I didn't hear any of the commentators say anything about these athletes having a long season or being tired until last night when Steiner lost in the 200, when she failed to finish in the top three. That's when I heard one of the commentators say, oh, she had a long season, so her legs may have been tired. That was something that should have been said way before the fact. I think they're just using that at that point as an excuse for why she lost, in which I identified that, off the rip, stating that they don't have an edge over the college, over the professional athletes, because the professional athletes have the ability to choose when and where they run based on their coach advice. And the college athletes don't. The college athletes literally run every week or every other week. So there's no choosing where you run. You have to run because you're on scholarship. So, that's a requirement. That's the reason why you got the scholarship. So you have to compete. There's no going around that, so that is something that, is expected. But more, I feel like the commentator shouldn't, I'm gonna say, hype up these athletes so much, knowing what their body have been through throughout the season, and then try to pull that card after the race, using it as an excuse. That's just, my personal opinion. I don't know what you guys think. You guys could share your opinion, in the comment section or in the chat, because I think they're just using that as an excuse at this point, stating that, they had a long season. You guys know that from the get-go, but y'all still decide to say, they're in good shape, and if they're gonna if anyone is gonna put up a challenge to such and such athletes, it's gonna be Steiner and so forth. Like, not at all. Not at all. But me personally, a lot of times, I won't do my analysis or everything right at that moment. I'll take some time and think about everything, and then come to a conclusion of what I think about the whole situation. But enough of that. Let's what's your what is the predicted time for Shannon Miller? Because I have Shannon Miller winning this 400. Polino, is that her name? Polino. I'm not saying that she is not a viable competitor, but I don't think she could beat Shannon based on how Shannon looked throughout the rounds. Again, most of the time, 95% of the time, I'm spot on with my predictions. There might be, that one time or that 5% chance that I might be wrong. That could be tonight. But I'm still going with my gut. I'm still going with my understanding and my experience of the sport, based on what I've seen. So that's pretty much what I'm going with, and I'm definitely going with Shannon Miller. How fast she'll run, is another story. That's something that I'm really thinking about, because it's hard for me to put a time on it right now. No, you won't. I'm sorry, hon. You won't be able to watch it here. And I hope that's a female. The name says Patience, so I'm assuming it's a female. But yeah, you won't be able to watch the race. We're just here discussing our opinions, about the meet, about races, on the races that are being, okay, because I'm see, because I did say hun, so I just wanted to make sure. What's going on with my my camera. I don't like that little flicker, but I should be good. Yeah, but we just on my live stream we pretty much discuss our opinions and conclusions of each race. So you know you're more than welcome to give your opinion on the three race that are about to come up, and that's the 400-meter women, 400-meter men, and the 400-meter hurdles women. And I could definitely give you guys the start list for the 400-meter women right now. So for the 400-meter women, you have Anna of Poland in lane 1. You have Stephanie Ann McPherson in lane 2. Shawnee Miller in lane 3. You have Cofield of Dominica in lane 4. Candice McLeod in lane 5. Polino of Dominica in lane 6. Sade Williams of Barbados in lane 7. And Claver of Netherlands in lane 8. So that's the lineup. Unfortunately, we don't have any American athletes in this final, which is kind of odd. Normally, there's at least 2 Americans in the finals. I mean, you're welcome. I'll always respond to, whatever questions you guys throw out there or, statements y'all make. But yeah, unfortunately, there's no American in the lineup, which is, I must say, it's a bummer because it's always fun to have, the perfect mixture. And I think it won't be the perfect mixture without at least one American athlete in it. That makes it a lot more fun, a lot more exciting, because everyone across the world know that there's always high expectations of the American athletes, and not only high expectations of the athletes do perform, they do live up to that high expectation. So, having an American in the finals will make it, that much more spicy. So I think that's the only thing that's missing. But I think the lineup, it's a world-class field. So I think they will be able to, give a very good put on a very good show, with extremely good performance. So I don't think, we'll I don't think the race would be lacking that much, so but I guess we just gotta wait and see. But what time you guys thinking? What time do you guys think is gonna win the women 400 meter? If I'm gonna just throw a time out there, I'm thinking, I don't know, 48 low, 48-1. That's just me throwing something out there. Shannon did run 48, I think like 48-4. 48-4? No, 48, 48-7 or 6, something of that nature. So don't quote me on that, but I know she ran 48 before. So I know she's capable of running 48. So if I'm going to throw a number out there, I'm just going to throw a crazy number out there and say 48, 48-1, 48-2. That will be my prediction. I hope that Stephanie Ann McPherson is able to, stay in the medals, at least one more medal for Team Jamaica, or or McLeod, whichever one. But again, it's who won it most on the day. It's always who won it most. Always who won it the most. McLeod looks really composed, really relaxed. And I think she did qualify with, with one of the automatic qualification spots. So I guess that's the reason why she's in the lane that she's in. Lane 3 is in the 400. It's not a bad lane, but it's not the best lane. So let's see how Shannon deals with that lane. Stephanie McPherson, veteran in the field. She made several finals, so this is nothing new to her. Akeen, no, you cannot. Okay, let's see what's gonna happen in this one. Okay, I'm gonna say Team Jamaica. I'm gonna say Team Caribbean because I'm rooting for the Caribbean. Let's go Shannon. Let's go Jamaica. Okay, Shannon is already out pretty quick. She already covered the stagger on lane 4, and she's traveling pretty good down the back straightaway. Okay, Shannon is leading based on the staggers right now. Shannon is pulling away. Shannon is pulling away. And it looks like it's going to be a really fast time. 45, 46, 47. Oh. Winning time 49:11. So I was off by a whole second. But as I said, I saw this victory. It was an easy pick. She looked the best, throughout the rounds. Polino looked pretty good, but not as impressive as Shannon looked. So, I definitely knew Shannon was gonna take gold, but I don't think Shannon was comfortable with the time. That's just my opinion. Based on the look on her face after finishing. I think she knew she was gonna win, but she was expecting a faster time. Barbados got the bronze, but I'm not sure what time second and third ran. I might have to wait a little bit for it to pop back up. but it was a really good race. I think this is a race that my college coach would love. Coach Hicks, he would definitely love this race because she got out and just kept going. That's the way he he likes when his athletes run. He likes when you get out for the first 100, and just keep going. He says stay smooth and just keep it moving. I think that was a good run from Stephanie Ann McPherson. She got she got fourth. Unfortunately, she didn't make the podium, but it was a really good run. It was a really good run. I think I think that the fact that she was in lane two made it a little more difficult for her because those tight turns, are never good because you it's like you have to run two race when you're running out of lane one or two. You got to run one race to get yourself, you know, in contention with the field, and you have to run another race to win because you know it's hard to catch up from so far behind, and then after catching up you have to try to win. So not not an easy lane to run out of. The athlete on the outside, which is Sade Williams, had a better race because the turns are wider. She's able to execute better. She's able to maintain her speed a lot better. So I always say the outer lanes are always better, always better. You know, so that's a part of the sport. You in the finals you get the lane that you earn, not the lane that was given to you. So that's just how it is. That's just how it is. But yeah, that was a good race, really good race. But we have two bigger race coming up, and this is what I think it's going to be about. No, no, I actually started a little bit late, so I didn't get to see everything because I wasn't home. I got home a little late and try to hurry up and set up live stream. The race that is next is, it says which race is next after woman, brother, and will you bring it live? No, I can't bring it live, but the next race after the women 400 is the men 400. Kirani James in the marshalling here area or the check-in area, whichever one you want to call it. Getting ready. Wade Van Niekerk. Personally, I think it's gonna be between Norman and Wade. I might be wrong. I might be wrong. And I'm super hopeful that you know Taylor will get in the mix. I would love for Taylor to get a medal, honestly. But I know he's gonna have to run. I'm gonna say he's gonna have to run 43. And nothing is impossible So he could definitely run it. I'm not at this point, based on what I've seen him do over the years, I think he's capable. I never thought I would say that, but yeah, I just did. I think he's capable of going 43. He just have to run, I guess, his best race today. A lot of athletes run times that they were never expecting, so maybe this is just one of those days where he'll run such a fast time, and he wasn't expecting that time. But Michael Norman is the favorite. um Wayne Van Niekerk is the world record holder. um he has an Olympic goal, a world championship goal, but I think best of all, he's in a lane that, in my opinion, is a lane that you need to, well, a lane that, not the lane that you need to look out for, but the fact that he's in that lane, you need to watch out for him, because whenever he's on the outside, whenever he's isolated, he's completely blocks out the rest of the field, zoned out, and just run. He thinks about nothing else. It's like he got tunnel vision when he's on the outside. And I think that's where he ran the world record out of lane. I think he ran out of lane 8. So yeah, when he's all the way out there, he's dangerous. So if he's in the shape that I would assume that he's in, yeah, you gotta look out for him. Kirani James is always gonna be, an athlete to contend with. Like, he's always gonna be in the mix. You know, the problem is who else is gonna step up to do something special tonight. I think that's really where it's at right now. Who's gonna do something special? Who's gonna run a time or execute a race that we're not expecting, that we never saw coming? Because most of the time that happens. There's this one athlete in the field that nobody was paying attention to, and you know the race just becomes this big upset. So I don't know. I guess in a couple, I would say 7 minutes, we're gonna find out. In 7 minutes, we're definitely gonna find out. I'm a little nervous, but not as nervous as I was last night for the 200. um, but I hope we could finish the evening with a world record. But who will run it? That's the big question. Who will run it? Javelin woman. All right. winger of the United States, just moved up to a bronze in the javelin. Oh, silver. I think it's hard to celebrate when you're doing jumps and throws when you have other athletes that are gonna throw or jump after you, unless it's a jump or throw that is just out of this world. 5 minutes to go. Yep, 5 minutes. See, I think I know somebody that would do very well in the javelin throw. Very close friend of mine, pretty much family. I don't know. I think I might need to encourage him to, you know, start throwing the javelin. I think he would just have to learn, you know, the proper technique. Pretty strong. So silver for the US, gold for Australia, and Japan got the bronze. Are you ready? I'm ready for this 400-meter men final. Come on, come on. 3 minutes to go. There's a really good lesson in this javelin throw competition. Cara Wiggins of the United States have been plagued with injuries for years. Knee surgery after surgery after surgery, but she didn't give up. She didn't. She kept going, and she finally got a silver. Finally got on the podium. Yep, it's about that time. It's about that time. 400-meter men final is on the track. Kirani James, Michael Norman, Hudson, Michael Cherry, Wade. Yep, this is about to be a really good one. Let's see what he does. Yep. Pretty good feel. Wade Van Niekerk, world record holder. Matthew Hudson. Okay. And the favorite in lane 4, Michael Norman. Randy, where you at? Grenada, not Grenada. Christopher Taylor of Jamaica. Yep. Let's go, Christopher. Pull a Donald Quarry on us. On your marks. Woo. I don't know. This race is, it's hard to predict. I don't know. I think Van Niekerk is really dangerous in that lane 7. Really dangerous. Watch him. Watch out for somebody unexpected as well. And they're off. Van Niekerk is running pretty good. Van Niekerk is moving. Van Niekerk is moving. Van Niekerk is moving. Van Niekerk. Michael Norman, Kirani. Okay, Michael Norman got this. Okay. Okay. So the favorite did deliver. That was a good race by Michael Norman. He held on for that last 80 meter. Van Niekerk was there. Hudson was there. Kirani was there. So the surprise was Hudson Smith. But the times, I'm not pleased with the times, to be honest. But a win is a win. Yeah, he finally lived up to his expectation. Finally delivered. Finally got himself a medal on, well, not to say a medal, but a gold medal on the world stage. Really good race. Van Niekerk really tried. Really good effort. I think if come next season, no injuries, I think Van Niekerk will be in better shape than he is now. Because I don't think last season he made the finals. He didn't. But it was a good race. I think of all the races that Michael Norman run, this this race wasn't the fastest, but it was the smartest. Because you could tell when he got out that he was running reserve. He saved enough to take him home because he was more worried about getting the goal than running a fast time. Winning was the most important thing to him, at this point in time, which that should be the case. Yes, you did. You did say Norman. I mean, I never, disbelieve you, or I didn't say Norman wouldn't win. I just thought that Van Niekerk, was worth watching based on, how he was looking in the rounds. And as you can see, he did try his best to execute that perfect race out of lane 7. I told you that coming off the turn, he would have been there. I think pretty much 5 athletes were right there in line, you know, coming off the turn. So, he did run pretty good. They all ran pretty good, but again, it's the athlete that is most prepared and wanted the most. And Michael Norman wanted it the most. And he executed the best race. He ran a very smart race. He ran, I think he took out for like 40 meters, and you could tell that he relaxed and let the momentum take him all the way up the back straightaway. And then he tried to time it and rolled into his kick coming off the turn. And Kirani was there. Kirani was putting the pressure on. Kirani was really pressuring him, but in the end, he was able to hold on. Very good race. But Randy, what do you think about the next race coming up? What do you think about this one? World record by Sydney. Well, I mean, it's about time somebody run a world record. I've been talking about world records for the past, 8 days? I would definitely love to see a world record tonight. You said 50 point? Hey, if she run 50 point in the hurdles, boy, it's gonna be a wrap in that 4x4. I don't know. I don't know. That's gonna be a tough one if that's the case. That's gonna be a really tough one. Clayton. The penultimate event. The one that we all have been waiting for. The one that will set the tone for the rest of the championship. The women 400-meter hurdle final. Randy say 50 point. I say 51-2. Let's see what happens. They're already on track. Okay, so personal best and world record is 51-41. So I'm thinking 51-2. 51-2. She's young, she's capable, she have the competition. So I'm gonna say 51-2. Yep. Ball looks really good in the rounds as well. Yeah, it's gonna be it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be a really tough race. Ah. So Randy, you think Muhammad going to take the silver? Yeah, this is going to be a really tough one. But I think Sid McLaughlin got this one. Might be a world record. These avatar that they're using looks horrible. You say Bull silver and that means Muhammad going to take the bronze. Okay. Tell you what. I'm going to go with your prediction on this one. Because I haven't seen Muhammad raced a lot this season. So I think she had a few injuries that she had to work through. So, I'm going to go with you on this one. But it's not going to be easy for Bull to take second, though. It's not going to be easy for her to take the silver. But it's possible. You might be right. Woodruff. Mohammed. Clayton. Let's go, Clayton. Let's go. Randy, let's see if you're right. I'm going with your prediction tonight. Let's go, Clayton. Oh, McLaughlin is moving. Mohammed and McLaughlin is moving. Randy, we might see 50 points. We might see 50 points. This is crazy. We might see 50 points. We might see 50 points. 50 points. 50 points. 50.6. Randy, she called you and told you she was going to run 50 point, yo. She had to call you and tell you that. She had to call you and tell you that. You said 50 point. How did you know? She called you and told you that. She called you, bro. I didn't know you have her number. How? 50.6. 50.6. That's bananas. That's crazy. You did. I was expecting a world record, but this is I'm shocked. I was expecting at least 51 flat. But when I realized that it would have been really fast, was that back straightaway. The back straightaway was crazy. Crazy. Like she was just moving. No break. And the your prediction in terms of the order was correct as well. Because Muhammad was third. Yep. She was ready. that. I can't even. What word could I use to describe this race, this performance? I don't even know. Splendid. I don't know. It's this performance is from another planet. She's more than on a different level, to be honest. Like 50.6 females ran that in the 400 in the flat 400. What are you talking about? Like that's crazy. Wow. Wow. Randy, you are right. You're right. You're right. You're right. Muhammad wasn't ready. She wasn't ready at all. She wasn't nowhere close to being ready. Mm-mm-mm. Crazy. So with that time, now I'm thinking with that time, she's gonna split 47 in the 4x4 because I'm sure she running the 4x4. There's no if or but. She running that 4x4. I'm not sure if Muhammad gonna be running the 4x4, but well, I think she might. I think Muhammad. That's a whole different beast right there. To break that record, that's a whole different beast. She would have to run. She got to run 47.7 to break that record. Shoot. At this point I don't even know what to say because I'm here watching the replay and it's like everybody else just standing still and she's just passing them. That's how crazy it looks. Hold up. Randy, did you just see that? She stumbled coming off number. I think she stumbled off number 9, the ninth hurdle. She stumbled off number 9, right? And if she didn't stumble, it would have been a little bit faster. She said, "Thank you, God." Well, if they that would be the best strategy though to make her start. Or no, don't make her start. If I was setting that team, I would put her either I'll put an anchor. I'll put an anchor. Try to have the team keep it close, and then have her do the work on the anchor leg. That's the best. That's the best way to set that team. Because if she do the work on the start leg or the second leg, the other two legs are gonna get covered. So we just gotta they would just have to try to keep it close for her on the ankle leg and hope for her to take it home. Yeah, she definitely stumbled, man. If she didn't stumble, it would have been faster. It would have definitely been faster. But see, and that goes to show you the little things, the little things that I pay attention to. I don't think a regular person would have noticed that because they're too excited, for the mere fact that she won. They're just watching the race just to watch the race. While I'm watching, I'm analyzing all the little details. And that's how I was able to pick that up. And one of the things too, I don't think she was like her turnovers wasn't like extremely fast. Like they were fast, like they normally are, but I think her her endurance and the power from her legs is what made her run that fast. She was able to get her left leg all the way around because when they were showing the replay, it was just left leg every time. She normally get left all the way to number 7. I think she switched at 7, then come back to her left. I think she switched at 7 and come back. Oh, sorry for the interruption, but um, whenever you see an athlete is able to get their left leg all the way around the track, more than likely the time is going to be really fast because that means their stride pattern is like almost perfect. Their stride pattern is perfect. And that's what you want as a hurdler, to get that equal stride pattern all the way around the track. And that's what she was able to do tonight. I didn't count her steps to know if it was 21 or 19 or 15. I would think it's 15, because males normally get 13. Daniel Lara says it's the best summer ever. Why do you think it's the best summer ever? So yeah, as I was saying, if males get 13 in between the hurdles, I would think that she would be able to do 15 or maybe 19 in between the hurdles. So, that's pretty good. Cuz that's the way Kevin Young did it. we are going to see what difference. As I was saying, that's how Jerome Young, Kevin Young did it. I'm saying Jerome Young. That's how Kevin Young did it, and that's how Karsten did it, and it's the same way McLaughlin did it. Left leg the whole way. Keep the stride pattern. As long as you're strong enough and your endurance is high enough, you will be able to get, the same stride pattern all the way around. Yeah, the world record was definitely, definitely awesome. I enjoyed all the races tonight, but I think that one, had a special, sauce to it, a special sting where, I was hoping to see a world record for this whole championship, and I finally saw one. So, you know, it was definitely special. And oh, Randy, but more than likely you saw it. For those who haven't, saw my recent video, I did upload a video earlier this morning. You guys could definitely check it out. All you got to do is go to the homepage and you'll be able to see it. I mean, you could also subscribe to the channel as well. So whenever I post, more videos, you guys will be able to see it, as well as whenever I go live. And I have a lot more, content coming, a lot more videos, to upload, to release. So you guys could just stay tuned. A lot of sport and equipment recovery products, that are great for athletes. I have some stuff, in the pipeline. So if you haven't subscribed, now is the time, so you don't miss anything. So far, the championship has been pretty good. They're doing their medal ceremony right now. I don't know why it's flickering as if something is not plugged up properly. It's kind of weird. I'm gonna have to check to make sure everything is good to go before I do my live stream tomorrow. But what do you guys think? What do you guys think? How's the championship so far? Are you guys enjoying everything? Is did anything happen that you didn't expect or that you didn't like? If so, and you guys could leave it, in the comment section or in the chat. But tomorrow, let me see what's on the. Um, so for tomorrow, we're we're gonna have the we're gonna have two sessions tomorrow. But I will only be going live in the evening. When we have the finals. So there will be the 800-meter men finals, the 5,000-meter women final. We'll have the 4x1 men and women final, which I think everyone wants to see. Everybody's looking forward to, watching. So, but this is kind of weird where they only have the start list for the what? Oh, they only have the start list for the women at the present moment. Hold up. I don't know why. Jamaica in lane 5. So for the women 4x1 tomorrow, Switzerland is in lane 1, Italy is in lane 2, United States in 3, Spain in 4, Jamaica in 5, Great Britain in 6, Germany is in 7, and Nigeria is in 8. I mean, clearly this with if everything go according to plan, I think the gold medal is going to Jamaica. That's my prediction. US might be second and Great Britain third, but I think we just have to wait to see because anything could happen in a 4x1, with the baton. So we definitely have to wait to see how that play out. Oh, here's the start list for the men 4x1. So we have Brazil in lane 1, Jamaica in lane 2, United States in 3, Canada in 4, France in 5, Great Britain in 6, South Africa in 7, and Ghana is in lane 8. So I get to see Amoa run the 4x1 tomorrow night. They have a pretty good team as well. So, it's possible for them to get on the podium if they do their thing. In a 4x1 in a relay, it's pretty much anybody's anybody's game. Anyone could win. But we just gotta wait. Just gotta wait and see. Another medal for Kirani. But guys, I think I'm gonna close out this live stream. Your boy gonna try to get some rest. I'll definitely be here tomorrow around the same time. Let's hope it goes like that. Keep up the good work. Thank you very much. Bless up. No problem. You're welcome. I enjoy doing what I do, you know, and as I said, I'll be here tomorrow, run about the same time, maybe a little bit earlier, but I'll definitely be here. You guys could count on that. So until tomorrow, it's your boy Ryan here with East Coast Athletics, signing out. Peace.